Respected author and activist, son of a U.S. congressman, brother of U.S. Senator Mark Begich. He's been studying and investigating Haarp for the past 15 years.
Now, I'm going to be honest, up until about 2 weeks ago, I'd never even heard of Haarp, and I find it a bit disturbing. Let's get to the nitty-gritty on this. What type of offensive weapon does Haarp have the potential to be?
Let's kind of grade what does it do? Because there's a lot of different things. Not only, can they manipulate weather, but the idea of knocking aircraft out of the sky and leaving no residual damage. I mean, you could wage wars and nobody would ever know it. If you crank it high enough, you can burn things.
So you're saying that if they crank this up, they could literally knock airplanes out of the air?
That's correct. And you could also use it to knock out a satellite. Now think about that. You have plausible deniability, the satellite goes down, all your communications go down, your ability to conduct commerce goes down. These are things that Haarp can do. And we're not alone anymore. Chinese are pursuing this technology, Russians are pursuing this technology, and others are pursuing this technology today.
We got possible weather manipulation through the whole world.
Right.
Now, could it cause hurricanes and earthquakes?
Well, that's very possible. Many scientists believe this.
What you're saying to me, like if we wanted to attack someone, we could actually, with Haarp, attack them with the weather?
Right. And there's actually a treaty that goes back to 1977 that the U.S. and the Soviets and 60 other countries signed, saying we wouldn't use what they called environmental manipulation, which was things like creating tidal waves, earthquake, weather modifications as weapons of war.
Then what you're saying to me, point blank, is we quite potentially could be violating the treaty?
Well, the rule is you can do whatever you want domestically. That's the way the treaty reads.
Haarp stands for High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project and is described as a research instrument for studying the ionosphere, an ionospheric heater, or ionospheric radiation instrument, IRI, of which many exist, but Haarp is special. The ability to focus energy and the unprecedented amount in gigawatts, billions of watts, make it literally millions of times more effective at heating the region about 150 miles above the Earth's surface. Weather modification can also be used as an instrument of warfare by manipulating the electrojet and the jet streams which dictate climate. It's theorized that EM disturbances might themselves trigger earthquakes and volcanoes.
While France has accused the U.S. of occupying stricken Haiti, saying its military surge is hindering the relief effort. The French minister in charge of humanitarian aid has asked the UN to clarify America's role in the country. He says after assuming charge of Haiti's main airport, they've been turning away emergency supplies in favor of military planes. Well, the charity Doctors Without Borders backed his call to the UN, saying lives were being put at risk. U.S. commanders insist they agreed to give priority to aid shipments last night after UN intervention.